teams have a straps for this particular round, as in on the big side, of course. Plant the bomb first round, force by second round. What did you have in mind? The Molotov's going to be a big giveaway, no pun intended, to the fact that Big have gone for the force buy. The tech knives can also be heard, so Cloud9 know what to expect. And in this situation, depending on your weaponry and other things, you may choose to take a back seat, but they haven't quite done that. Cloud9, they're still up. It's going to get all close to the corner of Arch, and there's some aggression towards Banana. I do wonder if they're going to start moving down. G2K has been boosted on the wall, I think, but now he's rotating towards the A site with his teammate.
Looking for the explosion onto the A site, more nades used, and as you said, James, anytime there's going to be grenades on this round, this many is of course if there was a force buy. So Cloud9 know exactly what's happening. They've got 4 players in position, a 5th ready for a fast flank from Banana. Some bullets thrown in there through the smoke there by Nothing, and here comes the push. The Tech9s are savage there. 3 openers coming in for Big. Only automatic to respond there on the fringe with the kill onto Legia, but the smoke is down. This has worked out wonderfully well for Big.
Yeah, Legia looks like he had a good opportunity of a completely blind automatic on Arch, but didn't quite get the kill. So Cloud9 own a 2 versus 4. There are multiple crossfires for them to deal with should they go for this. They can't really do so. Maybe trying to pick players off as they exit, as both these CTs have got a reasonable amount of life, and automatic can make some more cash with this cash cow that the UMP is. No grenades on the CTs, and that might be good for Big as 2 of the players save in the pits. But that bomb is quite close to automatic, and I don't think he realized how close. He was basically on the other side of the wall to it, as it was planted for Arch, and he will go down and lose a weapon and the armor. That's a nasty surprise for automatic. I don't think he realized how close the bomb was from the tick. It's a lot more often planted in that area than it used to be on old Inferno. Much has changed.
Now Cloud9, forced to just scrounge together what they could. With that, limited money left. They do have some smoke grenades here, and that can make a very big difference. Oh, actually, even going pretty aggressive with a forward incendiary there onto the Banana position. So trying to take away some map control here from the big side, force the engagement. Next, though, able to deny Nothing's fast push, and now he's going to push the issue even further still. However, lots of counter grenades coming in here from Cloud9, but Big will be well aware that there can't be too many left for those.
It's going well at the moment for Big. Shroud remains with his P250. Perhaps he gets a kill there. Very nice. Looking for Legia as well, but pre-fire won't be enough on this occasion. Just the 1 kill for Shroud on that eco round. So let's see, Big seem to be in good spirits. Early days. Not getting too excited though. Got to be very, very focused indeed. Got to be the heart that pumps the blood through Big. Pistol round for Cloud9. Just the 1 high explosive grenade onto Shroud, or Shrewd if you are, since we are in Poland. So we look towards the buy round to come for both sides and wonder what Cloud9 have to offer, or well, really what Big have to offer to break the buy of Cloud9. But first.
Oh!
That's awkward.
Oh god, yeah, it's quite awkward, isn't it? We've seen quite a few teaming kills, but looks like that one won't go through just yet. God P is fairly low, but there's nothing really to fight with. Just sticks and stones for Cloud9. Not really advisable against automatic weapons. So just Shroud left with a USP and the bomb can be planted. And you have to respect the level of diligence here and how thorough the big side are in their anti-eco. Even though there's only 1 player left, they don't want to give any edge away, and they are just holding their ground. And this is actually awesome to see, and we will in fact have no kills, no opportunity at all from Shroud, forced into a push essentially, and Big will claim their 3rd round on the board, and we'll be back into buying territory here for the Cloud9 side. But the problem is that their buys won't be very strong. I mean, they won't have perhaps the maximum grenades or even the orbs that they would like. So it's quite the fight back into this one against Big.
Yeah, but it's still early. They have room for error correction, even if they lose this round. But they don't want a 1-6 scoreline, so this is an important round. Of course. Just M4s for the C9 side. Skadoodle boosted. We'll see if his teammate stays below him, Shroud. That pillar will obscure many flashbangs. But Skadoodle's there just in case, and it looks like nothing may have a lot to do if a balcony pushes to come in here.
Yeah, very explosive round from Big. Love this, actually. It's very hard to deal with a player on the balcony there for Cloud9, and they really start to struggle, losing both Shroud and nothing. It's just Skadoodle left here on the quad roof, but when you're ISA, when there's no one to help you out there, it's really a one and done, and that's what we see here as Automatic now brings himself into position. Good frag, but a trade is not good enough here as they're just down too many players, and Stewie is left with the decision. Do I try to do damage here? Do I try to clutch this 1 versus 3? Or do I try to save what I have? And we can't forget that they have quite a round loss bonus at this point. There's definitely an argument to go for damage. It's a good frag there from Stewie, and he's really going to realize that it's a pretty small chance for him to get too much more out of it, but he'll smoke up, make it look like he's playing defensively, but in fact, he's playing past the smoke. A bit of trickery, but...
Move back, Stewie, move back. Don't want to get blown up as well as Automatic in the previous rounds.
No!
Oh, come on, man.
You hate to see it. Perhaps he felt like before the bomb was planted elsewhere there, but still, yeah, you really hate to see that one.
That's twice, bro. Just money down the drain.
Yeah. That actually is a very big deal, to be honest.
It's a lot of money on the CT side. And someone like Stewie can do a lot with that weapon if he saves it. He's got 35 HP, man. Get out of there. I mean,
he could. I mean, he had the Kevlar and everything, and so he would definitely be able to. There's definitely a world where they can get 2 or 3 kills in a round with a single rifle. You see it happen commonly enough. But that's a big bit of respect that they are playing very disciplined CS right now, and so that's the kind of style that makes it even harder. Nice tapping there through the wall. That's poor. Skadoodle down to a mere 6 health.
That's not a good start for Cloud9, and it's not even like losing the rounds, because obviously this situation has gone from lukewarm to a bad situation. It may get worse if they lose an expire, but just simple mistakes like twice. Dying on Arch for no reason is not a good start for Cloud9. It's a shaky start. It's a shaky start, like jelly on a washing machine, Dan. It's shaky.
That's good. That's quite the picture you paint. You are an artist. A word artist. Let's see if
Wordsmith, Dan. Wordsmith.
Yep. Let's see if Skadoodle can do something here. Surely they check this spot. I mean, it's a pretty commonly used spot. Ooh, a bit. Hesitant to check that corner until it was too late. Poor Tabson is gone. There's actually only 2 players left here for Big, and there's, again, no Kevlar, no kits really here for the Cloud9 side, but they could, if they find good timing, get a frag or 2, and it's just Automatic now with the Deagle. Looking to do the... unthinkable here to Big. Win a round in which they have no right to win. Only just a few pistols to start off with.
Oh, next. Oh, what was that jump, Dan?
Oh, yes.
It almost looked like he did a jump where he can see, but he can't be seen.
Yeah, that definitely looked like that was the case.
Yeah. We got villains, Dan. We've got villains, finally. We got heels. They should all change the name to @heel name here. Man, I can only imagine the rage in Twitch chat right now. because the head was behind the wall.
Yeah, you can see it right
he
there.
can see over, but his head was definitely not showing there. I don't know. Well, at least it wasn't a buy round. This is the buy round. Skadoodle with the AWP, and Kiev has the same on his side. So we have a boost. This is a position that Fox used to play on the old Inferno, which you could grenade. Made from tree, but I think happened once that I saw in a very long period of time. Not sure how it plays in the new Inferno though, in that scenario. Many places for the CT.
It's really,
it's hard to watch.
So there's some spots where it's like, okay, it's a style around, you're on the CT side and you're doing that to get information down banana, right? That's pretty abusable, because if the team, if the team's doing that, you can try to shoot, you can try to raw bang them, right? You can throw some bullets in there, and that will potentially punish them for doing that. And they're probably more likely to take that position because they think that it's safe, so you're more likely to get a connection there. But then there's spots like that on the retake when it's like,
Now I understand. Now I understand why I die ever in Counter-Strike. Now I understand. I never could figure it out, but it's clear to me now.
Just people are exploiting all the bugs against you, man.
It's a travesty. It's unreal.
It is a travesty.
I'm the hero people need, but there's just not enough justice in the world. Then 1, 2, 6. Cloud9 are not off to a good start, but there's still lots of room for recovery. I wouldn't get too worried just yet. As long as Cloud9 can stay away from head height walls, there is potential for them to come back. And again, we've mentioned this in previous matches, this is the most common spot for a Mag 7 to be played on the map in a round like this, if you ask me. And that's a place where you want to get those double nades in. You look at North on an anti-eco on the T side, they'll get their double nades into behind that wall. But some teams would focus on the sandbags. You see the window on that wall. If you throw like a Molotov or a grenade to the right of that window, it lands behind the sandbags from most angles in the middle of banana. But people don't always focus on that little corner there, which can just absolutely wreck you. Sort of molly there though from Big, they're aware of it. And they'll take a slow approach. They've got time. All 5 players in banana for this push.
And it is the max loss bonus now for Cloud9. It's just Stewie who really has anything significant. One would say Mag 7 armor. Skadoodle there, up by the flower pots, able to get a kill, but looks like Stewie wasn't able to give him a helping hand there. We've got Big marching into the B-bomb sites, quite secured with all the frags. With a boost onto the plant pot position, let's see if Automatic can get some good taps in here. Indeed, he'll be able to get the headshot onto Gopi, picks up the AK, realizes as well, but now he's the last man standing. Does have some care block to play off of, but as he emerges out the smoke, Tabson has a big advantage in that fight, and Automatic can't even find the trigger to his AK. Cloud9 now, still just on the 1 round, Big up to 7, but we do get that big buy from Cloud9 as they have that really massive round loss bonus helping them out.
See what Cloud9 have to offer, if they're going to try and take the fight to Big, or what they can do to change things up, to change their fortune in this game. And I do wonder, also on a quick side note with these peaks, if it's worth at this point, like looking at the areas Big abuse and like try to veto Inferno so they can't get away with that kind of thing. I mean, that might be a legit consideration for the remainder of this tournament. Skadoodle missing the initial shot, Stewie taking considerable damage, down to almost 25 at the beginning of round number 9. 7 of the 8 rounds that have elapsed, that have gone past, are in the hands of Big. There's nothing. Repositioning, but Kiev must have scoped in very further away, a lot further away, to be a nasty surprise there. Again, Cloud9 have got the boost on short. Automatic playing close as well, but where will their success come from? Is this a one and done spot for Shroud?
He does have some teammates to work off of this time, so that might help unless Automatic does get isolated and there's no nades to be helping out. Oh well, it looks like the position has been... Oh no, sorry, Shroud is still up there. But yes, if he does get isolated by grenades, it does get difficult. Automatic playing in front of the smoke though as Shroud looks for some frags here. Now he's come off the roof. And there's the engagement by Automatic. Very brave peek, but fortune favors the bold. Here is the trade will eventually come in onto Mr. Shroud. 3 men left here for Cloud9 as the big team just push into this A side of the map here. Automatic with a very good vantage point up there by the graveyard. Doing some damage, but right now he's alone.
Yeah, they've spotted him, they've seen him on the site. He's trying to reposition, he rings the bell, but no kill, and Skadoodle is deep in the B bomb site, 1 versus 3. 2 players are in the red, but he's got an AWP, so if you had like an AK or something, it would be more relevant. But it looks like he will reposition for a save. Checking the angle before he crosses. Doesn't want to give information away for free, but this round is out of his hands. 1-8. It's not a great start from Cloud9. It's an abysmal start. The pistol round, and that is it. That's all they have to show at the moment. And you can see they've tried to change things to some degree on the A site, but I mean, you saw Shroud, he got pop flashed into the stairs, but wasn't willing to go beyond that. Keeve was just crouched there looking towards the balcony position. He was exposed. There was a potential trade fragger on the balcony position, but no engagement there just yet. And again, new Inferno is not like old Inferno. If you think of the previous aggression from CT sides, like infamous Fnatic setups in the